Okay, the first thing you'll need to do is head over to Hostgator.com. And from the home page, find the link that says View Web Hosting Plan. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And from here, you'll see their hatchling plan, their baby plan, and their business plan. Now, their hatchling plan is the most basic, and it's if you're just starting out, it's completely fine to start with that. The baby plan is a step up from the hatchling plan. You do a little bit more in terms of domains, and the business plan is a step up from the baby plan. Now, if you select Compare All Hosting Plans, you can see all of the details laid out against each other so that you know exactly what you're getting with each plan. So if you want to check that out, that's fine. For the purposes of this tutorial, we will be selecting the baby plan, but again, if you're just starting out and you want to select the hatchling plan, which is a little bit cheaper, go right ahead. I'm going to show you how to get web hosting for a penny for both the hatchling plan or the baby plan. So either one you'll get for a penny. It doesn't really matter which one you select. So I will select the baby plan. I'll click Order Now. Okay, so this is the short order form that you're going to have to fill out for your hosting. Now, first of all, you'll see that they want to know if you already have a domain name or if you need to register a domain name. And so for this tutorial, I'm going to select Register a New Domain, as I'm sure many of you you're probably starting off with nothing. And so that's the way I'm going to walk through this. And so you're going to register a new domain, make sure that's selected, and then you're going to enter your domain name. And I'm going to select, or rather enter in just my name to see if it's available, and it is, of course, but obviously you would put in the name of your business or your blog or whatever you want your domain name to be. Now, once you find one that gives you the green check mark that says that it is available, they do suggest other variations on that domain name. Totally up to you if you want to select any of these. As general practice, when I buy domain names, generally I will select the .net form of it, sometimes the .org and the .info, but that's totally up to you. For this tutorial, I'm actually just going to leave it on the main .com designation. And then scroll down, and as you'll see that we do have the package type selected on the baby plan, which is the mid plan. Now for the billing cycle, they have it automatically on the 36-month cycle. Now I'm going to select the 1-month cycle. It's up to you how frequently you want to be billed. Take note that if you select the 6-month or the 12-month, you do get, well, mainly the 24-month, 36-month in this case. You get more savings the longer you decide to stick with them. But I want to keep it simple for this tutorial, so I'm going to select the 1 month. And you'll notice that they're giving you 20% off automatically. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Next, select your username and your security PIN, so you can go ahead and fill that out with whatever you would like that to be. And then you'll scroll down and enter your billing information, which is pretty standard stuff. And now you'll get to the hosting add-ons. Now take note that automatically they select a number of these for you. I'm going to deselect these right now, and when you get a chance you can look through them and decide if you would like any of these. The domain privacy protection and site lock are two that I would really look at, and actually the site backup as well, because website backups are super important, especially if your website is hacked or if you lose data. That stuff really happens. It doesn't just happen to other people, it happens to everybody. So I would consider these top 3. But for now, I'll just leave those deselected. And you can actually add those on at a later time if you want. Okay, now let's talk about the 20%. We've gotten to the coupon code section, and you'll notice that they already have a coupon code entered in there. Hostgator automatically, or quite frequently, suggests the 20% off coupon to anyone who buys their hosting. We're actually going to do better than that for this tutorial though, because I'm going to show you how to get hosting for a penny for the first month. Remove their coupon, and by the way, it usually says you've chosen their most valuable coupon. With whatever coupon code you have in there, that pretty much stays there. So we'll delete Snappy and put in the coupon code UDEMYPenny. Click Validate, And now we're going to scroll down here to the bottom and let's review our order. As you can see, the total right now is $12.96. $12.95 of that is your domain name registration. And you are getting your hosting for 1 penny. So your hosting is going to be 1 penny, and if you need a domain name, then it's easier to register that at the same time and you'll get it for $12.95. But if you were coming into this situation and you already had a domain name registered, your bill would be literally 1 penny. It would be 1 cent. And also I'd like to point out that they do give you a 45-day money-back guarantee, and that's awesome because it really gives you a chance to try out their service and decide if you like it or not. I would like to point out that if you only needed the hatchling plan, we're going to scroll back up here to the packages and select hatchling, which is a little bit cheaper, and then scroll back down to the bottom. You still only have to pay a penny. You're not able to get it for free because 1 cent is Hostgator's minimum billing amount, understandably, so you can either select the hatchling plan or the baby plan and you will get that for a penny. And just to further demonstrate that you are getting your web hosting for a penny, we're going to scroll back to the top and let's pretend that we already have a domain name. We're going to select I already own this domain name and then scroll back to the bottom and you'll see that the total due is in fact only 1 penny. So if you already have a domain name, then you only need to spend 1 cent. And that money back guarantee, the 45 days, that is applicable to the 1 cent. So we'll put it back on register a new domain name, since I anticipate a majority of you will be needing to register a new domain. And again, look through the hosting add-ons, decide which ones you want, which ones you don't want. I'm going to deselect all of the options right now and make sure you read through their terms and conditions. And when you've done that, you can check the box and then you can select the button create account.